Welcome back. My name is Dustin Taylor. This is Divinity Virtue. This is probably the hairiest you'll ever see me. To be honest with you, I'm waiting till Sunday. Fresh shave, clothes fresh, smell fresh. Don't get me wrong, I do smell fresh today. I haven't shaved, trying to save myself. But so I had an interesting few days. A couple of weeks ago, I go to the bar, and I think I've said this in a few of my other videos that seems a lot of guys come up and will either make out with their girlfriends in front of me or just do a little bit of like seems like jealousy, controlling issues and whatnot. So I go into this wedding bar, and it's a country bar in our town here. And I'll walk through, and I'm not a cowboy. I'm not going to lie. I've never even been on a horse or know how to wrangle up cattle. I don't even know if I said that right. I just know that I'm going bald, and cowboy hats are very beautiful hats and nicely aesthetically done. So it is what it is. So, anyways, I go to the cowboy bar, and I see this one girl I know, and she's got a fiance and whatnot. So, like, I don't know what everyone's intentions were, but whatever. I don't care. And I just go up and I say like hi and give her a smile. And like when you see and you feel like just awkwardness, and I was like, okay, obviously I'm not welcome here. I need to leave. And it was interesting because they puff out their like chest and their shoulders and everything, and I'm thinking, you know, I come from the situation of I know a lot of people, and you never know what anyone's up to in this world. If they're really smart, they keep quiet. They're only their closest people that know what they're up to. There's a lot of people that I know who they are, and I wouldn't even question them. And I've traveled the world, and I've hung out in some pretty questionable places that it probably shouldn't have been whatsoever. But like I said, I grew up in that world. I know those people. I get along with them. Treat them with respect. They'll give you a million plus one in respect. Treat them bad, well, then you deal with your shit. That's just how life goes. So, anyways, I'm in the bar, and these guys start puffing up their like shoulders and their chest and everything. And I saw the girl today, and I go, "What was that all about?" She goes, "Yeah, they wanted to fight you." I go, "For what?" And she goes, because you said hi to me and smiled." And I said, "Wow, one hell of a way to just get your ass handed to you." And then just timing works out. One of my other friends, I see him, I go, "Hey, so and so, come over here." I'm like, "Do you know this person?" Apparently they knew each other, so it was kind of an easy conversation. But I go, "Hey, you kind of know who I am and what I'm up to or not up to." I go, "Her fiance and whatnot wanted to beat me up us or 2 weeks ago." I go, "What would have happened?" He goes, "Well, you probably would have gotten beaten up." But he looks at the girl, he goes, "I'm sorry about your fiance, but there would have been a lot of aftermath." And I'm thinking, I have no friends. Okay? None. Nobody that I could just go, "Hey, I just got my ass handed to me." It's not like that. With me, I have had death hits on my head where they even told me afterwards, they go, "Yeah, we were going to get you with a 9 millimeter." And I'm thinking, holy crap, whatever. Like, I don't know. For a guy who follows God, and I didn't choose this, I woke up this way. I was anointed by God 2 years ago and one day. Okay, so on the 28th, 2 years ago in 2021, just wake up out of the blue and give my soul to God. That seems really weird. Trust me. And if I told you like what a spiritual awakening is, it's like imagine everything that you knew growing up is now a lie. Okay? Imagine if you knew how people are and how they treat you, and that you didn't have to take that, or you didn't have to, I don't know. I think the spiritual awakening is like, yeah, like it's giving me a backbone. It sounds really weird, but the shit I've seen, like all the times that when I didn't have a spiritual awakening, when an older lady wanted to kill me, or when somebody in Jamaica in the hood, I shouldn't be in the hood in Jamaica, especially with my color. I'm just saying that's a thing. But I went to these places, and there was a lot of times that probably should have been dead. Mexico. How many people in Mexico get invited to a party, go hop into somebody's cab, or not even a cab, somebody's car when you're shit faced? They obviously know you're a tourist, and they take you down alleys. Hmm. I obviously didn't think smart. Like, I did a lot of questionable, stupid things, and I'm still alive. But I now know, like, the reason I'm alive is because I hung out with those people, so I know those people, and maybe that's just what I trust. Maybe I trust the wrong type of people, but you know what? Like I said, treat everyone with respect. Don't think you're better, stronger, smarter, richer, faster, better looking than anyone else, because I'm gonna tell you, everyone's got these like little hidden like things, and it's funny because even though like yeah, they would beat the shit out of me, guaranteed. But I'm the most well known loner in my entire city, and it sounds weird. It's just like everyone knows me. Nobody hangs out with me. Nobody knows what I'm up to unless you know like my path of day to day. But then I've had hits on my head, and I'm thinking, what's going on here? Why are there these hits? Why are people want to fight me? And I'm thinking, all I do is I study finance. I try to build up my own business, and I try to get a six pack because I have no addictions or whatnot. You think I'm up to something? That's kind of weird. I should be the guy that everyone should be like, yo, you want to kill somebody who does nothing, doesn't say anything, and just wants to be a better person? Yeah, can't explain it either. I'm gonna tell you like a spiritual awakening. And when I talk about these like soft mock girls, it's interesting because there's two of them, and their energies are very. One's a very aggressive energy, and one's a very sweet energy. And the reason their friendship works out is because they mellow each other out. And I know this. And I saw her today, and she goes, well, because I told her, I was like, yeah, I can't quite. I said, I saw so and so the other day by herself, and I said, ugh, I don't know if I want to absorb that energy. So I kind of just kept walking. She goes, really? She goes, like, what are you feeling from me right now? She goes, what are my eyes telling you? I said, the thing is with you looking me in the eyes, you bring peace to me. I said, there's not a lot of people who understand what a spiritual awakening is. It's not fun. It's not like, don't get me wrong, I could go back to all my old days. But that's the weirdest part is I knew about this 10 years ago. I knew about this 8 months ago from two different people. And I'm thinking, I've had people come up to me and tell me, you're going through a spiritual awakening, aren't you? And I go, yeah, how do you know this? And they go, you're the most genuine, purest person in Lethbridge, and you're good. You're kosher. I'm going to tell you, the people who had hits on me have pretty much told me, if I need to go anywhere from here all the way to South America, I'm looked after. Are they my friends? Probably not. Are they on my phone list or my Facebook friends list? No, not at all. I see them when I see them. I know where they live. I could probably go talk to them at any time. But there's nothing that says like, hey, I'll hang out with these people. And it's interesting because even when I hang out with some of their other friends who do questionable things, they all don't get along and they all fight with each other, but they act kosher with each other. And I could go through everyone's groups, and it's not that I've just learned that I can't judge anyone because everyone has a journey. You have to do the left and right path. At the end of the day, even if you went down that dark path, but you treat people with respect and you did things the right way, you're going to still level up in the spiritual world. It happens because I know somebody who does the dark path, but is probably one of like the biggest hearts in the world, helps out like there's no tomorrow, but he still goes down that path. And I can't judge him. Like I hope he doesn't hurt anyone. And at the end of the day, he'll get judged by himself. But it's like when you go through a spiritual awakening, it's like you watch everything happen to you. It's like you get all these weird emotions, and maybe that's just a midlife crisis. Maybe. But it all happened at timing. So all my timings happen. I'm watching the patterns. And I keep telling people, like, you know, I don't know. This was, I got a lot of rants, apparently. I just know that it was interesting that people wanted to beat me up, and I'm thinking, you would have beat the shit out of me. But at the end of the day, as soon as that one punch happened, I'm going to guarantee that even people who didn't know me would have been on that group so quick, they wouldn't have made it out of the bar. And it's not that. It's just, I know so many people, whether they come from rich families, poor families. I don't judge. I don't care what color they are. I don't care what they do. As long as we're respectful to each other. And that's how the way life should be. I don't care what your culture is. Here's the thing. Everyone goes, oh, you're into God now. Oh, you're going to church. And I go, no, 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 no. Religion is still a business. You're still working for someone. Spirituality is like things become different. You see the world for what it's worth. It's all a game. This is a game. If you guys don't understand the game, this is a game. Okay, everything that goes in my head is crazy. Okay, but I'm sober. Like, I got no addictions. I smoke the devil's lettuce here and there. I work out. I eat very healthy. And honestly, I'm going to tell you, like, my thought process is so different now. Even when like people go, "Oh, why can't you get a job?" I go, "You know what? I've applied for 8,000 jobs this year. 8,000. That's not a lie. 8,000. I got finance degrees. I got my class licenses. I got all my safety tickets, insurance, car sales. You would think someone of all of my education, someone who's been in all of those industries, they go, "Oh, he's already got prior knowledge. We can bring him in." No, that's not how it works. Because I'm going to tell you now, a spiritual awakening means that like I could change my resume. I could put in 100 different resumes to one job, and I'll get 100 denials because everything that happens now is for a reason. It's either for me to learn a life lesson, redo something that I did wrong, or it's to see how I'll react. And I'm going to tell you this because it's all on energy and vibrations. And that was the interesting part because a few days ago, so we had Christmas, right? On the 25th. On the 26th, I went into the grocery store and I was talking to one of my friends. I go, "Hey, how was your Christmas? Like, did you spend it with your family?" He goes, "No, I just stayed home by myself." And this lady piped up and she goes, "Oh, it was a horrible Christmas. My grandkids were horrible, blah, 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 blah." And I go, hmm. I'm like, well, we didn't, I don't know why she came into the conversation, but she did. And I looked at her and I said, well, I didn't have a family for this Christmas, and I want to have kids and a family. And even if my kids and my grandkids were unhappy, I would have been really blessed to just have a Christmas with my family. But I'm glad that you had a wonderful Christmas. And my buddy just looked at me and goes, I'm going, well, Karen there, why is she piping up? I think if you have a Christmas with kids, and sure, they're probably going to be loud and noisy. And when you get older, you get agitated. I'm agitated. I went to, like I said, Boxing Day to the mall. There was 500 people. That it was like I could have killed somebody. And I'm going to tell you, when you're somebody who focuses on, and I don't focus on energy. I know the energy with me on the inside. That's my drug of choice now. So what I'm going to tell you, when you go into a mall and you have a spiritual awakening, and there's 500 people around you, and there's a lot of energy coming at you, it feels like your world's caving in. And I'm going to tell you, I'm a guy who loves attention. Loves it. loves it. Feed off of it. I love it. It plays to my ego. But I'm going to tell you, so much energy and so much like it, it was hard. I literally, I could go into the mall. I could probably talk to 6 to 8 people. Take me 2 or 3 hours. Okay, just because those people give me a lot of comfort energy. But Boxing Day in the mall, I walked through, and I'm going to tell you, I that mall, I probably got through in a minute. I walked, and I just the energy. It felt like I was caving in. I'm gonna tell you guys, spiritual awakening. If you ever get one, it's because you're anointed by God. He wants to put you through the test. And you're going to say, "Oh, are you supposed to be someone better than anyone else?" No, I'm not actually. I'm just some regular guy who grew up in the wrong way. That he now said, "Fine, you want a wife, you want kids, you want to be elite? I'll give you all that. I'm gonna put you through hell." Oh, okay. Ooh, I'm so glad because you know what? If I didn't know what was coming at the ending of this, I'm going to tell you, this year was full of depression, triggers, dark shadows, doing it all sober. I don't know how many people can do this. And it's nothing like, oh, I'm better than anyone else. No, 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 no. It's just putting all those dynamics together. And I tell everyone I'm the 1%. And the only reason I tell people I'm the 1% is because my mind, it's different now. When I went to the gym today, and the same lady who gave me money and whatnot, she comes up and she goes, if I don't see you at the gym, I get really worried. She goes, I think that you'll fall off the wagon, and you'll go back to your ways, and you'll do that lifestyle, and you'll give up on working out. She goes, you have to be here. And I'm thinking, that's beautiful. Because you know what? I'll never fall off. I got to do this for the rest of my life. And the only reason I got to do this is to show everyone that there's something out there I'm supposed to teach you guys. I don't quite know yet. I don't know if it's resetting everyone's learning the truth. I don't know. I don't know. I know there's something coming. I know that I have to stay this way. I also know that I'm going to find my wife. Whatever. Like, I know this. I'm going to tell you, like, if spiritual awakenings are hard, and I'm going to tell you, like, I can see why most people give up on it. Because I thought about this today, and I even told her, I said, man, and I said it to 2 different people, I said, if I didn't know the ending after this, man, I don't know if I would have made it through. And it's like every day you just gotta keep going. You gotta work on all this. You gotta change this. And it's like everything that you knew. I'm 39 years old, so I'm doing this for 2 years now, and I'm pretty sure it started a little bit earlier. Things were changing a little bit earlier. Just I didn't really fully jump in because I didn't quite know. And it's 36, 37 years of complete lies. Imagine everything you know is not real. Everything you see is not real. When you start looking at humans, you see humans as a different way. Like, sure, there's the outer shell of a human, but if you look really deep at them, you can see it's like their spirits are doing stuff. It's like a wave of energy and a wave of motion. I can't even explain it. That's how crazy I think I sound. There's times that I've been with people and I go, "Hey, I got a really bad feeling," and they go, "But what?" I'm like, "I don't know." And they can go, "Is it about this person?" I go, "No, about this person." I'm like, "Oh yeah, it's about that person." They go, "Well, what did you do?" And I go, "I don't know, but we'll find out in like 2 minutes." And literally 2 minutes later, somebody would show up, or I would talk about people and I go, "Pretty sure they're going to be around us in like the next 30 seconds." Boom, show up, and we could be in the weirdest places. And then I could tell you, like, there's this one time we're walking, and I felt my arm get pulled, and I looked at my friends behind me. I said, "Did you guys just see that?" And they go, "Yeah." And I go, "Did you pull my arm? Like, what happened there?" They're like, "Yo, we just saw you move your arm really quick, but it felt like somebody pulled my arm and I pushed it forward." And I was like, So you guys didn't just grab my arm? They're like, no. I go, huh, somebody just grabbed my arm. So like when you're in a spiritual awakening, it's whoever your spirits are, your ancestors, whoever, they walk around you. And this sounds even more weird, but I can tell you I have odd times I can watch like I'm doing it right now. And it sounds really weird. But I can watch something tickling my leg. The hairs are moving. Nowhere else on the leg is moving. Scratch it, it's gone. Dude, like I have I get things now that touch me. Imagine that. You're going, okay, that's weird. What just touched me? I can tell you in certain places, I'll have somebody rub the back of my neck. I'm going, really? Who's rubbing the back of your neck? And you look, there's nothing there. Not even a bug, nothing. You're just going, okay, so I'm crazy. Now I'm so crazy that I'm imagining people touching me. No, I can't see the energy. I can feel it though. And that's the difference. I can also tell you, there's been times like with my eyes. Everyone, like, if I'm looking at the wall right now, I see a wall. But sometimes I'll see squares and lines, and it doesn't show me the wall anymore. It shows me like different. I can't even explain it because I've seen it like 3 or 4 times, and I still don't know what the hell I'm looking at. And I'm going, huh, what's going on here? What am I supposed to be seeing? People come out, and like, I just, spiritual awakening. If anyone believes that we're all on drugs, yeah, I must be on the best drugs of life there is. And it's crazy. I don't even need to get high. It's like I'm so high already off of some energy that I have an energy hangover. What the hell's an energy hangover? It's the same thing as a hangover. You want to sleep for like 16 hours just because of energy? What? Like that's crazy. So I don't know. I guess the lesson of this video is you never know who anyone is. Like nobody. You beat the shit out of me, but I got a lot of friends that would protect me and then you guys would be in a lot of serious damage. So don't judge people. You don't know who's rich. You don't know who's smart. You don't know. I'm gonna tell you right now, God, energy, ancestors, spirit guides, the world, whatever is meant for you, that's because you manifest it in your brain. So like when I tell you this twin flame, mm-mm, that's weird because it wouldn't be anything that I would have ever manifested. But I must have. And I must have done a soul contract because I'm gonna tell you right now, who the hell falls in love with a heart? And yeah, okay. It's supposed to be the love story of all love stories, like what you see in like novels, like where they fight, they go their separate ways, and then they come back and they kiss in the rain, and it's lovely dovey. Yeah, all right, cool. I signed up for a love story. All right, no, thank you. I'm gonna tell you right now, I'm gonna get rid of this love story. I'm gonna end it the worst way. I'm gonna keep going on this spiritual awakening because, well, I'm so far in it that can't quit now. Might as well just see it out because I'm guaranteed a wife, a family, a business, and the best lifestyle I can ever have. So I signed up for this. All right, all right. I'm so glad. Anyways, I really just hope that we can help each other out. You know, I haven't told a lot of people about this website, this business. And it's because I expect a lot of flack. I expect a lot of people coming out going, "Oh, well, you're this or you're that or you don't know how to handle your triggers. You're fake." Or I expect that. And this is going to be the truest lesson because I've always either kept my mouth shut until you poke me so bad, then it's like, watch out. True Sagittarius will come out and Alpha, Satan, whatever's inside, it's aggressive and it's bad. I don't like being that person whatsoever. But I'm going to tell you, this is going to be the life lesson because this will build my reputation and build my company. When people actually go, you know what? We don't like you. I'll go, it's okay. Most days I don't like myself. I can't ever let my energy go low or my vibrations go low because I know there's something coming. And I can already tell you that this next year, I'm waiting. I'm going to shave, like I said, get nice and fresh and smell good, look good, feel good. And it all changes right now because this cycle means I watched it. 10 years ago when my cycle ended, I was almost bankrupt. Two houses, business was failing, side job was failing, relationship was failing. I pretty much had no money. I had to go to my mom and go, "Hey, I need money. Like I'm dying here." Well, I wasn't dying, being facetious and dramatic. But same situation now. And then I got a lot of money. And at that time, if I would have listened to myself and said, "Hey, this is what I'm trying to tell you guys. Everything's a cycle. And if you look at your major arcanas, good and bad, after you accomplish something really good, if you ever can remember what that next thought was that said, oh, I need to do this, and you didn't do it, that's your next path. That's your soul telling you that's the step you need to take. If not, it'll come back around until you take that next step or until something changes in your past. But when you have a bad thing happen to you, and then you go, oh, I'm going to kill that person, or blah, 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 or I hate my life, or whatever happened. Once you finally got a clear mind and you said, oh, you know what? I'm going to take all the money that I made from selling my houses and all the loss, and I'm going to eat fruits and vegetables, live on a beach, get a six pack, and start up a company. I had $70,000 at that time when I said that. What did I end up doing? I went and partied, drank, had sex, did all the 3D world things. This time I got no money. So now I gotta, what did I say? Eat fruits and vegetables, build a business, get a six pack, and then I eventually get the life on the beach. Isn't that crazy? That everything that had happened in my last relationship happening now. Same time frame, almost the same month, 10 years apart. You're telling me that that's not the code of life? I'm telling you, this is the code of life. This is what you need to realize that everything you do shapes the future. Everything that you say in your mind is your path to happiness. That's the journey. Your soul's not going to let you down. It's not. I'm telling you, I should be dead long time ago. I still walk the streets going, yo, take me out. Cool. You know what? At the end of the day, death and fear is the death. Everyone's scared of death, but then if that's the end, and that's what else can you be scared of? Might as well go hang out with crocodiles. Same type of thing, right? Anyways, take your losses before you become the boss. DivinityVirtue.com. Please check it out. I know I don't have the money yet to fully get it legit. So if anyone messages me or anyone, I'll try to do it just so that it gets me the experience, and I'll do it for free. So you can't expect it to be 100% professional. Like, I'm going to try and make it professional, but then I'm going to hope that if you see that I'm putting in the work and I don't have any money and I can't take any money because I'm going to do this legit until I finally pay for the license, that at least it'll get my name out there. People will say, "Hey, you know what? He did this. This is how he works," and it's going to build up my name, my reputation, because that's all I have at the end of the day. Anything that I say, I have to do the walk and the talk, and I have to build up my reputation. I'm trying. I'm trying to build this and show everyone that this is the game. Like I said, so Divinity Virtue, Divine Timing. Gotta take your losses before you become the boss. Let's try to be 1% better every day. Let's try to help everyone moving forward. Open your eyes, people. I'm just telling you, there's a lot of hidden factors out there, but I want to tell you that at the end of the day, God, energy, guardian angels, spirit guides, whoever you pray to, whoever you follow, whoever you believe in, it's not going to let you around. Just make sure you look deep inside yourself to go, hey, is this what I want to be doing? Am I happy with this? And if I'm not, how can I change it? How can I be better? Or what can I do to get me further ahead? Thank you very much. Today is the 29th I will make a video on the 31st, pretty much to. It's going to be. I'm going to explode. I haven't posted this to anyone on Facebook, so if these videos are watched, that's out of the just timing. If you notice, I don't say what everyone else on YouTube says. I don't care because at the end of the day, that's on timing. Whether you guys do what you want to do or not. The fact that you watched my video, cool, because I rant for like 31 minutes. So thank you very much, and just love each other. God bless. Talk to you soon. Thank you very much. Amen. DivinityVirtue.com.